All right, welcome to the show. This week we're going to finish up the mashup, those two shows from season one. Ooh, we're going to start right up, finishing that 30-minute meal, and then we'll get to episode number two, where my buddy Bill Hope, a tribute to my buddy up in heaven, looking down hopefully on us and just sharing good words, where how he used to season steak. All right, y'all, peace. Enjoy the show. Love you. You mean you don't remember last week's show? Well, go back and look at it on CMCM's website or PCA, Petaluma Community Television. Boom. Peace out. Hi, it's me, Curtis. Welcome to the show. Today, I'm outside the Palace of Fine Arts here in San Francisco. Love this spot. Back in the day when I had hair, younger man, and people would visit from the East Coast, like mom and dad from Georgia, my brothers, my sisters. Every visitor I would bring to the Palace of Fine Arts. Some great memories here. As my children were growing up and the Discovery Museum was here back then, I'd bring them here. So there's a lot of great memories at this location. I want to share with you all. So if you get a chance to just walk around the park here, please do it, okay? The show today, wow. We're gonna start off in that bag of produce that I got from the home. See the broccoli there at home? We're steaming that nicely. Okay, we can start to concentrate on our salad. Now there's that little seasoning I had. I'm gonna sprinkle some of that onto our broccoli as well as our chicken, okay? Just gonna scoop this over. That's looking so good. Turn it down even more. Those ceramic pans are just gorgeous. Now, our salad. Okay, I'm going to use, I think I'll add some of these green onions to these green onion tops to the chicken. Okay. I love spring onions in salads. So what we're going to do is take these beautiful green tops and just sprinkle those right in. Now our broccoli is looking really good. I'm going to add some more water to it. All right, back to our salad. Let's trim the root in of two of these. And we're just going to slice these up. I like these little, we're going to do long strips here. Just take your time, be creative here. This is when you can let your artistry show out, okay? I'm trying not to block you. That's why I'm moving my big hands out of the way so you can see that at home. Okay? All right, we got some strings there. And if you put this in a little bit of water, you'll see them curl up. It'll be nice and beautiful. Check, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on your hot stuff on your stove, okay? Whoops, don't want to turn my back all the way to you. That looking good. And it smells fabulous. Remember, flour, seasoned breadcrumbs, olive oil, and there we go. Okay, now back to our salad. I've got 2 plates over that we can plate it up with. All right, now I'm using the baby romaine. This is that artisanal romaine that you can see in markets. Again, that was pre-washed, not because to cheat with you. It's just that I wanted to give it a, I didn't want you to have to see my rump as I, that's looking so good, that broccoli. See that color start to change in there? A salad here. I'm going to make our beautiful French dressing to go on top of that. And of course, you could just tear this. Salad for 2. Lisa and me, my fiance. Add those green onions. Keeping an eye on that broccoli. We're at 49 now. Add a little more water. chicken is just about done. Oh, look at that. You see that at home? I love chicken. And what if you have too much? Now what, the show last week where we made the pesto, a great thing to do with, if you have any leftover chicken, you can make a little creamy chicken and pesto dish by simply chopping that up, that chicken, and then adding it to that pesto. A little cream. Where's our bash and chop? Here we go. All those onions are in there. Let's get some cherry tomatoes. We'll add those. Yellow. Remember, the yellow tomatoes have less acid, so if you have a sensitive stomach, a yellow tomato might be the way to go when you making your salads, okay? And you can add anything to your salad you like, croutons, cheese, radishes, just go crazy. My mother used to make what I call her kitchen sink salad. We'd go have our swimming lessons out at the Millstead Park down in Conyers, Georgia. And on Fridays when she would make the big, she'd do steak and what I call her everything in the kitchen sink salad. Oh, I used to love that salad. Mama. Okay, I think we got enough tomatoes in there. We're not gonna go crazy tonight. What is tonight? This is Wednesday, hump day. Now, let's make our dressing. That has some water in it, so I'm gonna put that behind us. We've got a nice little clean bowl here that we will make our, oh yeah, look at that broccoli. Can you see that at home? That's beautiful. I'm gonna turn this down. This meal, 30 minutes. Can you go to the local Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever it is, this quick and get a meal on the table? I don't think so. Okay, now we're gonna start off by crushing garlic into our bowl. I've got two rather large cloves here, so one might be enough for this one, for this small meal, for this small salad. Although one can never have too much garlic, right? Never use your good knives to scrape off garlic. So that's a good reason to have your bash and chop. I think we'll use two because, you know, we love garlic, right? Is that too far away? I'm putting that into this little bowl here. Okay. Next, we're going to add our mustard. I've got Dijon mustard. I'll just scoop that in. Try to get all of it. I'm going to add a bit of vinegar. Not too much. Okay. Our olive oil is next. About 2 tablespoons. 1001, 1002 is your easy way. And then we're going to need lemon juice. These came from my neighbor Carol. I'm going to catch the seeds in my hand there. Thank you, Carol. I want the seeds in there. Now I'm going to show you something I add to my French dressing. That's just a little bit of mayonnaise. Helps it get a little creamier. All we're going to do now is emulsify this with, let's turn the broccoli off. The chicken, I'm going to raise the temperature to get it nice and hot before we plate it up. I'm going to have that sizzle going again. Y'all, we are ready to eat. For all intent and purposes, I'm having a hard time with my vocab today. Beautiful. Last thing to do is whip up the dressing. Just a little bit of pepper. Hit of salt, that's all. Now we're gonna whisk it. Whisk it good. Now notice I'm tilting the bowl away from myself so as not to let it splash back up on my blue shirt. I don't think Lisa would like that. Okay, now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? By adding that mayo, it changes the color. It's not so dark. And I like the way that looks. Let's give it a taste to see if we need to adjust anything. Using my little finger. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna switch fingers. That's good. All right, the chicken is looking good. And you can brown this a little longer if you like. However, this is ready to go. The one thing I didn't bring over was my internal thermometer. Doggone it, I wanted to show you we've reached our temperature. All right, here we go. We're going to add our dressing to the salad. Try to do this so as not to block your view. I'll bring this over here. Gonna add our dressing, and then we're just gonna toss it. What I tell you, 30 minutes, no problem. We're there, and I'm slowing down. Like I said this morning, when I got home, I did it in 19 minutes. Well, we actually got started a little late because all the construction people are running around, the roof guys, and it was banging. They were banging on the roof like crazy today. Okay. I'm gonna add one last thing. I've got some arugula. I love that sound. Tear some arugula. Then we're gonna toss our salad up. And I'm about ready to plate her up. We can plate it up. Oh, this smells so good. Salad. We'll turn the bird off. The yard bird is off. All right, everything is done. We started at what, 36, I think I said? It is 57 now, 19 minutes. Did I add right? Something like that. Anywho, let's plate it up. We'll plate a nice piece of the chicken breast. Some of those onions, those beautiful onions there. Just think you added some mushrooms, a little red wine to that, and have a reduction there, or a port. We do a nice little port reduction. And it would not take that much more time to do it. Our broccoli. And of course you could add some butter to your broccoli if you like, or cheese, whatever you like on your broccoli. I am not a big cheese fan on my broccoli. I just really love it like this, with oil, salt, pepper. And last but not least, this beautiful salad. We'll put some salad on the plate. I think I should, stop tape, do a little house cleaning, right? Come back and we can taste up our 30-minute back in the kitchen. Well, I took a little bite while you were away. It's good. The chicken is fabulous. Where do I start? I'm like all over this. The broccoli, we should give a shot, right? You know, fresh broccoli. Like I said, Lisa, ooh, don't you love that sound? That's the stem, and it's really good. That broccoli stem is nice and sweet if you let it cook long enough for that sugar to come out. The floret, the top part. Yes, that works. Our salad with the French dressing. Grab one of those little cherry tomato pieces. I want to dance. Now for the yard bird. Ooh. Or chicken, right? Those nice pieces. Look at that. Oh. Oh, wow. Now, just before I started today, my neighbor Kathy stopped by with some peaches from her backyard. Summertime, those yard peaches are just gorgeous. And this would be the dessert tonight, okay? There's some soft spots, so don't let that trip you out. Just take them, cut them away, if you know, or taste them. See how they, yeah, let's look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Reminds me of the backyard peach. Wow. Wow, that's good. And this is going to be dessert. Just sliced peaches. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Beautiful. Just going to put them in a little bowl. We can chill them. You know what? I think I've got enough that maybe next week's show we will have a peach cobbler. What I like to do is pierce them with a fork 1 or 2 times, right? Then we're going to add some olive oil to these. And I'm trying to make sure that Lisa and I both have kind of an equal portion, just 2 or 3 times with the fork. That way that the potato, the steam will release and stay nice and moist inside that foil. I'm going to put 2 in per bag there. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil. The Hilltop Cafe used to do this incredible potato where they put pepper on it. It was just gorgeous. Some cracked pepper. And you can add any of your favorite seasonings to this. I just love the way the pepper, and I'm going to add some salt there. Himalayan sea salt. And I've got some of my spices. Some garlic, some onion, all kinds of different beautiful spices in there. We're going to seal this as tightly as possible. There's 2 small potatoes in there, so that's 1 portion. That's 1. That'll be mine. Oh no, those are small potatoes, so that's Lisa's. The bigger spuds will be mine. Now the difference in the way I prepare the sweet potatoes, you'll see. Again, we're going to pierce them with the fork so that they cook all the way through. It helps to speed the cooking up as well. And that potato, you know, we could also, I can show you someday a recipe for a roasted potato salad. There we go. Just a lot of olive. Just be generous with that olive oil. And if you don't like olive oil, you can use peanut oil. Boom shakalaka. Salt, pepper. The reason I'm not using butter is, remember, butter has a lower smoking point, so it's more apt to burn on the grill than the olive oil is. So that's the reason we're not using butter. You can add butter towards the end if you want. Just seal that up nicely. We don't want any cracks. We want it to stay tightly sealed. Now the difference when we do the sweet potatoes, check this out. I'm going to take each potato and just put a slit in it, okay? Just slice into it, okay? Even the little small one there. Oh, these are gorgeous potatoes, sweet potatoes. Just slit that, right? And I'm not going to totally seal them in the foil. I'm just going to allow the foil, make almost like a little basket there, so that they won't fall through the cracks. I may need to use a different sheet. I want to give them enough room so they spread out, because remember, if they're touching, it'll take longer, more cooking time, okay? Voila. We're going to take these to the grill, cook them up, and then have dinner.
You're just going to
Trevor Paul Martin.
Trevor Paul Martin.
Gallery director at the Post Gallery here.
Fantastic. And the newlyweds, wave a hand in the air like you care.
Oh, I care. We're about to savor a bottle of champagne.
Wow. Last time I saw that, well, I can't tell you when that was because there was a Norwegian. No, I'm kidding, honey.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Is this safe?
That's safe as long as you're behind that. All right, guys. Happy honeymoon, happy anniversary.
Whoa! Okay, we've got the sweet potato is done. And let me show you my favorite way to serve this beautiful tater up. Oh, nice and hot. See all that darkness around? That's that natural sugar. So I'm going to peel it from the tin foil and place it on. And truth be told, I was on a Zoom call, and it cooked a little longer than I wanted. However, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, here's my favorite way to serve this up. Just to peel that flesh back. Ooh, hot stuff. Like my love. Anyway, so we're going to peel this back. She's laughing, or she's giggling over this. She just got back from getting her hair did. Okay, now look at, isn't that beautiful? Sweet potato magic. Now I'm going to press it down. You could call this a smashed potato if you want. A little bit of cinnamon. And there's a joke around our house because, what was I making for you, honey, that I grabbed the, oatmeal. Oh my God, I was making oatmeal, right? And normally I put a little brown sugar, some milk, and some cinnamon. And I didn't have my glasses on, so I grabbed, what was that, honey? Cumin. Oh my goodness. Now all I'm going to do is just add a little bit of butter to this gorgeous potato. And you don't have to add the butter. You know, they are so sweet and juicy. Woo, look at that. Just let that butter melt. And I just added what? A quarter of a pad. I didn't even add a full pad. Now, and just kind of mix it up. It's like having a nice little sweet potato pie without a crust. Okay, now there we go. There's our sweet potato. Look at that beautiful cinnamon. My mouth is running. Okay, I'm gonna taste this up. Oh, baby! Gorgeous. See those red potatoes. Oh, look at those. Can you see that at home? Ooh la la. Gonna take one of those out and put it on our, whoops, that's hot. Hot and good. And I've got some fixings over here. Some sour cream, cheese, and our chives. Well, they're not really chives. They're those green onions. Remember the red onions I had from the bag? Those Bermuda red onions, that's the green tops. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's put a little butter. Remember, as much or as little as you like, okay? I am not here to judge you. Not my job as a chef to judge you or how you eat. You know, that's a personal thing. Now, I've got some cheese. Your favorite, I'm using cheddar here. I'm gonna add the sour cream. I think we'll top it with the chives. The small end of our spatula. And then what's next? A little salt and pepper. Well, we don't really need salt and pepper because we've got it on the outside. However, I love that Himalayan salt, so we'll just add a little bit. And just a little pepper. Voila. Oops. Can't say voila till I add. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Good stuff. Okay. Let's eat. Manja, manja, manja. Okay. My steak. This is an ode to my buddy, one of my best friends of life, Bill Hope. Love you, Bill Hope. Rest in peace, my brother. Know you are in my heart forever. My boys loved when Uncle Bill, that's what they called him, Uncle Bill would prepare steak. So, I'm doing the Bill Hope method for you tonight. Worcestershire sauce, garlic, got salt, pepper, seasoned salt, and Bill would pierce the steak. He would just take and pierce it like that. No, Bill was not a chef. He just loved to cook. And you're saying, oh God, Curtis, don't wreck that beautiful bone-in ribeye. Trust me, we're not wrecking it. See those little punctures there? That allows this beautiful Worcestershire W sauce, as Jesse Sapulo, All-Pro center for the San Francisco 49ers, would say, W sauce. That allows that W sauce to seep in. It doesn't just sit on the top, right? Now, a little bit of Himalayan salt. Oh yeah, that's gonna bring out the moisture. Don't worry about it, y'all. We're not gonna burn it, so it's gonna stay nice and moist in the middle. Black pepper, cracked pepper, onion, garlic, any kind of seasoning you want to put on your steak. You make your own rub. This is your house. Protect your house. Thinking about football, so I'm like, protect your house. Okay. That's onion, garlic, some seasoned salt out of my little stash. This is dry herbs. I mean, there's rosemary, dill, there's all kind of good stuff in there. Sage. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Allow that to seep in. Now, a little bit of oil on top. Don't go crazy. Just enough though to like get those spots, where the fat ain't at. So it dance. I'm gonna let that sit there for just a few minutes before I flip it and check the other side, okay? All right, we'll be back in a flash. Miguelito. Okay, we're gonna let that just kind of sit there for about 3 minutes. See how those juices start to come up? Nice. I'm gonna flip it over. A little Biv DeVoe. I do make a lot of music references, don't I? I love it though. Again, pierce that. Those potatoes, sweet potatoes, the red potatoes are out in the grill going. And I'm going to add a little Worcestershire again on this side. Same process. Okay? Just let it all get in that meat. Flavor that meat up. Salt. And pepper. And then we're going to add our seasoning. And it's okay to just coat it on there. Ooh. Just let it sit there. Let it marry. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Did I ever tell you I did a show with Rev Run back in the day? Run DMC. Okay, now, we're ready to take that to the grill. Let's do some cooking, y'all.